welcome to my channel. My name is Gemma. I'm a level 6 qualified hairstylist, going back to college for my level 7, which is also classified as a HNC, which is a higher national certification. I'm currently unemployed in a salon. I do currently have a job, but it's not in a salon, if you get me, catch my drift. I'm currently a little bit of everything at a golf club. Wee bit of a dishwasher, bit of someone out front, bit of a catering assistant. I have a level 2 food and hygiene along with my allergens. But anyway, I thought since we're going back to college, I would do a pack my kit bag with me. Well, it's not so much a kit bag as much as a kit case. I have a 4-compartment case from Amazon that I've used now for roughly maybe 2 years, give or take. Best thing I've ever bought, by the way. I go to college in Glasgow, which is about an hour out from where I stay. Hour, give or take. So it's like 2 buses. And it's a bit of a faff trying to get on a bus, get off a bus with a bag that's full at the brim. A doll head sticking out, there's like tufts of hair sticking out the bag. You look a bit like an unaliver. I know you can't use certain words on this platform, or you get written up. But you look a bit like a psycho. I've been there, done that. It is not fun. You get weird looks. So definitely the best thing I ever did was buy a case. So I thought I would do a pack my case with me type of shit, type of thing. I should maybe not cuss. I'm gonna need to bleep that out. This is just going to kind of be like a figuring it out as well, what style of recording I would like to do if I want to do sort of vlogs, which I know kind of pop up a lot more in people's algorithms, or if I do want to do more sort of like come do this with me type thing, like oh come pack my kit bag. And I have a cat who's deciding to join us. Hello, this is Isaac. Give me a minute. You have anything to say? He does not. Anything? No. He's more interested in my hand. And then I thought as well, you know what? Why don't we also make it? We do some random facts about me. So they, if people find this, they can see, oh, is this person maybe going to be the... Please don't. Is this person going to be the hairdresser for me, or are they not? So let's get on with it, I suppose. I don't know what the... Is this Little Maestro? Anything to say? No. He's camera shy, evidently. Anyway, on with the content. This is my humble abode. I suppose fact number 1 about me is the fact I play piano. Not only that, I also play like another 4, 5 instruments. I don't know, I stopped counting after 2. But anyway, my case is here. This is massive and heavy. It's still somewhat packed from last year when I also temporarily worked in a salon. I've not really been through it. I put like new little things in there, so a couple of new combs, new pair of scissors, clips, but not actually necessarily went through and organised. So that's what we're going to do. And the cat is still here, by the way. He's just on the floor because I've put the camera on his tree. The camera being my iPhone. But I'm going to start getting this kit unloaded and we'll have a look and just kind of see what we're doing. Okay, so this is like compartment 1. This is the sort of top bit. And honestly, shit just gets thrown in here because it's more convenient than taking every compartment off. And also, there he goes. But anyway, so there's like my clippers, scissor pouch, and then I've just got like scissors and my extension pliers, and I believe some of my wig stuff's in there too. Still got stuff in bags, combs, tint brushes, clips, whisks, because I do use them. So let's just go through this and just kind of see what's in here. So anyway, let's get started and just kind of see what we've got. we maybe see the cat periodically. He is laying in front of me. Like, the camera is on top of my notebook, which is on the bottom of my bed. He is like this close to us. My dad's also bathing the dog, so if you hear noise in the background, it's my father bathing my German Shepherd. Let's go. For the 4th time. Anyway, starting us off strong, we have my barbering comb. I do a little bit of barbering. I am known to enjoy a good bit of barbering. Barbering comb. I just all my combs kind of followed this trend because I just kind of wanted them all to match, and also I'm very much like, well, everyone has black combs. I want to be different. The next thing I'm seeing is some new tint brushes. I more so recently got a pack of five tint brushes. They're brand fucking new, by the way. These have not been used. Amazon, I believe. I believe actually near enough everything here is from Amazon. Unless stated otherwise. I don't know. Anyway, I also have a bundle of whisks. I like these for my colour, they don't run your balls. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about those. The black pintail comb. Essentially, this is all just kind of combs. I've got my edges brush. We're doing hair ups. More combs. To be fair, that's all just kind of combs. I don't really think there's much else we can do with this because it's literally just like another 4 combs. So, got my cotton combs here. It's one of them. I have multiple cotton combs. We shall get to that. So I'm just going to put all my combs back in here because this makes the most sense for me to be able to go in my kit, look for a comb, and it's there. Anyway, I just brush it in there too. Okay, next, so it's like a step compartment. Anyway, we're back to it. I think this brush is falling apart. I've used it, but I have a Patrick Cameron style brush. I know these are quite popularised by him. I like these for smoothing. And I have these little things that are good for like hair ups. If you're trying to thread hair through hair, they're fantastic instead of trying to just shove it somewhere. But, yeah. More pintail combs because you can never have too many. I do have the framer ones in here somewhere. These are backcombing brushes. I've never tried them. I saw them, wanted them, so I got them. I got 3 of them in fact because they were a multi-pack. I don't know if they work. Okay, I have one of these types of combs, but I do have, this is my actual cotton comb that I like. And my sister's hair is still on it. And I do clean my brushes, I swear. Sometimes hair sticks, but yeah, this is my cotton comb that I do really like. It just feels nice and balanced. Especially the size of this, it will make sense once you see the size of my scissors. Anyway, I have tail combs. I basically essentially have every type of comb. Oh look, here's a relic. There's a comb from my first year of hairdressing. I don't know why my fingers went like that when I could have held it this way. This was a Denman comb that I got my very first year, and I know because I marked everything red for my first year. My second year I done everything blue. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's a relic. Oh, here's an even better relic. Could go them all. Those back troubles. More combs. This is my brush I like to use for curls. It brushes them out just so smooth. Okay, and then we have my little. I like these as well for back combing. That dust it. One of these. That's like the pick. It's fabulous. We have one more. And oh, this is also a comb from my first year, but I think this was someone else's because it is marked grey. The only thing you put your shit down, someone else is running away with it. Story of my life. Okay. What's fact 2? Fact 2, I have 4 tattoos. 4 tattoos and 8 piercings. So I've got 2 here, I've got 1 up here, and I've got 1 here that I got on holiday, like an idiot. But anyway, I'm just going to put my tint brushes in this wee section here because truthfully I don't really know what else to do with it. And then I have clips because this is the one thing I think all hairdressers can collectively agree on. You put a clip down for 2 minutes, 2 seconds later, that clip is gone. I also have these for sectioning. For me personally, if I'm in the midst of doing like a colour, because of college want you to do stuff like certain ways, me personally having to put down my tint brush, pick up a comb, take my next section, that's too much for my brain to like comprehend. So one of these, I can put my tint brush in my other hand, take my section. It's a tail comb in my finger. Fabulous. I don't know who came up with them, but whoever it was, genius, and I have a pack of 10. So if anyone else wants one, plenty. And then because I'm a razor cutter, I have razors, blades. So anyway, I'm just going to put my clips back in this one here with no rhyme or reason to the way they are organised and stored because it's clips. I also have Tony and Guy ones because I do all my shopping online because the prices and salaries scare me every time that I go in. All clippers, so I have two different clippers. These are not the ones I use all the time. I have wired ones as well that does have a lever. These ones my dad bought me. I believe he just got me a men's personal grooming kit and said good enough. I've not had the heart to tell him that I can't really actually use these because the purpose that I need them for is not fulfilled because I like to do fades and whatnot. I don't have a lever. And then I have my smaller trimmer. I have two of these, but this is the one I prefer because this one doesn't feel janky like the other one because it came in the same kit as that clipper. But I've also just oiled these, which is why there's hair stuck to them. Because unfortunately, again, hair just sticks to fucking everything that we use, and I think we all know that. The next sort of section of my kit that we can go through is my extension stuff because I am qualified in nanos and micros, and those are the only two types of extensions I wish to learn. Continuing on, we have all my scissors. I believe I should leave those as the main of it. So these are my thinning shears that I like. These are a 5.5 inch blade, I believe. It's not written on them, but I believe these are 5.5 inch. They're really small anyway, but I like them. I also have these scissors. I do sometimes say scissors because it's funny. I believe these are 6 inch blade. Nope, they're the exact same size as that, so it's a 5.5 inch, I believe again. Then I have some razors, which I do like. I like a good razor cut. We also have these thin shears. I don't really like these. The hinge is like really loose. It doesn't make a nice sound. Not aesthetic. I also have these thinning shears, which are also Jaguar Ergos ones, 5.5 inch blade. Oh, these ones are Glamtech A1s. I should mention that because, as far as I know, those are the only two that I actually know the full brand and style. um, so these are my main scissors that I use for all my haircuts. I did not expect the blades to be as large as what they actually were. This is a 7 inch blade. I did not believe these were as big until I received them. So I'm just going to put my extension stuff back in this bit and what's left of my wig stuff and that clipper oil just because that makes the most sense to me logically. Ow! That just battered my wrist off the handlebar. I have these. I have a lot of clients that come through who have glasses and they can't see without them. So I got protectors because I'm a calm down. I also have an unbrush style brush that's really good for matted hair. I love it to pieces. Okay, and my scissor pouch. So I have a couple other wee things in here, like another pair of scissors. There's scissors away in this little pouch. Sorry. Okay, now we're getting a wee bit of interesting stuff. This is the charger for my clippers. Yeah, I thought that was going to be funner. I do have these type of combs, the framer ones. These are knockoff framer ones because I don't have £15 to spend on 3 combs. I also have the purple one that is stained with orange hair dye. I wonder who that would have been. Honestly, it could have been me, or it actually might have been from when I done my last ginger client. But God, honestly knows. They will get cleaned. And then I also have a Denman brush, which I love to use for smooth blow dries. Although it will say a bit awkward, I do have a metallic whisk. Don't use that in bleach. These need cleaned. These are my round brushes I use. These are Hedgehogs, the straw radial brushes. I got these my first year and I've loved them and kept them. I did get a new one and realised it's not the brush I actually like, it's the fact I've wore it down that much it fits in my hand properly. And then I have hair ties for hair ups that need to go in another bit of this case. And clippers. And probably my whisks. Because I'm going to put my round brushes somewhere else. But all these other hair brushes can go here. The whisks. I hate that word. Whisks. And my scissor pouch can go back in here. Hopefully. And these can fit snugly here. Okay. That's the entire first section of this kit. The next section has some product in it. And I'm going to keep this section up on the bed because, yes, I'm filming on my bed. I'm sat on my, I have a ottoman at the bottom of my bed. I'm sat on that filming this. It's weird. But this is some of my products. I'm going to go through the products that I have in here, but I really like to use the brand, and if I know the price off the top of my head, I'll give that. I don't know the price for most of these, though. Okay, I'm going to start strong with ones that were sent to me in a PR box, and it's the only one I've ever received. And I really like them. So this is Fat Muck by Muck. Other products have Muck in them, I'm sure. Yeah. So this is the volumizing powder. This is their dust it. I love it. It has like a nozzle pump nozzle. It's great. I really like it when I use it in my own hair. I like it when I use it in other people's hair. It's one of my go-to products, and it's really nice paired with. It's been like it. Anyway, it's also very nicely paired with the volumizer, which is also called Fat Muck because it's a pair duo thing. This is the spray for root lift, texture, and control. Shine with fruit stiffness. I love it. It smells like soured apples. It's amazing. Yeah. And the other Muck product I have in this bit of my kit is Head Muck. This is their leave-in treatment. This is their 20-in-1 miracle treatment. Complete leave-in treatment delivers 20 medical benefits, nourishes, protects, and replenishes all hair types. Okay, next thing. Oh god, I'm gonna get blasted for these ones. So these are the Killer Wows knockoffs, dupes, if you may, from Poundland. Yeah, these were like £1 to like £2 each, and I have the full set because they're actually pretty fucking decent. I'm gonna need to bleep that out again, but we have one which is this is the Flash Blow Dry, and I really like it. Again, I have really porous hair. My hair takes a day and an age to dry. I also have a lot of it, surprisingly. My hair is really thick and it takes a day and an age to dry. When I use that, my hair dries in like 30 minutes. It's fabulous. I love it. Right, finish off that set first. I also have the medical coat, the extra 2XL volume foam and the volume boost spray. Anyway, that is this bit kind of done, so I'm just going to move this to the side here and grab the next section of my kit, which is going to take like 2 seconds to go through because this is Kirby's. So when I ordered this case came with its own divider. Perfect. We love it. We love to see it. So everything here is very neatly arranged and organised, and we love it. Don't need to touch it. I ordered these thinking these were Kirby's. They're pins, so I have them in every bloody colour that you can. And elastics. Also, I found this really funny and it made me think of Vine. The baggie these came in. Happy birthday, Marvin! I can't swim! It just made me think of it. But if it's starting strong, we have a cutting cape. I like these. Keeps things moving. I recently cut my dad's hair and it's everywhere. I have one pimple, so we have one. I also have this, which is neck tape to put around, especially clients that you're going to be like razor cutting, clipping, to stop hair falling down the back of the gowns, because we know those gowns are not fucking all that reliable. I need to stop swearing. I'm gonna get sensitized. Right, don't rub up against that. Anyway, next thing in here, my full bottle of clipper oil. I take this everywhere because as much as I have that wee one, opening those wee ones, pain. Utter pain. You need to cut the top off. So I do have a full one. I don't know why I done that. Full one, I was making sure it was full. For my clippers. That hairspray. This is Hot Muck. This also came in that PR package I was given. It smells like strawberries. I love it. Definitely want another bottle of that at some point whenever I can afford it. So it's going in the. Oh god. This is covered in hair as well. The only thing about doing people's hair is it gets fucking everywhere. I do have the full size one of this, but I wanted a smaller one because it took up too much space, so I left it in a locker. The full size is in my room though, so I did bring it home, but it just ended up staying in a locker all year. So yeah, I have a smaller miniature version this year, and hopefully I don't have the same hatred for it because they are handy. I have a neck brush because again I like to do some barbering. It's always nice to brush a client down afterwards. Okay, this is a main attraction. My Beauty Works 80s hairdryer. Ares is a hairdryer. I love it. Oh, something's leaked in here as well, so I think my clipper oils had a leak. Anyway, diffuser. Diffuser attachment. Always need a diffuser. Then we have got curls. Don't know why I said it with that type of accent. It's a coil refreshing cream from Got to Be. One of my favourite product lines is Got to Be by Schwarzkopf. Don't ask me to say that 10 times fast because I can't even say it once normally. I love Schwarzkopf's products. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh look, here to go to my love. I have the Twisted Cuddling Mousse as well. I love using this for blow dries, like bouncy blow dries, when you're wanting to cuddle the hair. Love it. Anyway, more rubber bands. These need to go in that bit of the case that we just went through. Oh look, more Got to Be products. This is their duster. Love it. Oh, here is another Muck product. This is Kinky Muck. Anyway, this is their curl amplifier. It also has a really nice smell, which I've noticed with a lot of Muck products, is they have a lovely smell to them. They don't smell like chemicals, like a lot of hair products can, and I appreciate that. Okay, I also have Got to Be Glued, which is their spiking gel. I do have their hairspray. Okay, I think this one has like the tiniest dribble of product left in it, but I love my curtains. So this is their Frizz No More cream. Like, you know, I'm starting to get an idea that I put my products in this and put my hairdryer on that and not that. Jesus, good lord. Anyway, rain brush. Keep protectant. Again, I think there's like the tiniest bit of product in that, which means I should go get some more. Will I do it? Probably not. I'll end up using the college stuff, which is all L'Oreal products, by the way. Our college is L'Oreal certified, which was a huge jump for me to get used to because the college I went to originally was a Wella centre. I was very, very used to using Wella products. And then I moved to Glasgow College and they are a L'Oreal centre, and that took a lot of getting used to. I still am not fully confident with the range, but I am more confident than what I was when I first started. Then we have Filthy Muck, which is a styling paste. Gritty finish, firm hold by Muck. I have used it like once or twice in my own hair when I first freshly got it cut. Because now, to be fair, I just kind of let my hair dry as is and go about my day. I'm not really a huge hairstyler. Then I also have Slick Muck, which is a pomade. It's a high gloss finish. Okay, and then I realised I have a lack of products that I can use for men. I do not believe products have a gender, but some smell more feminine than others. And I understand that could be off-putting. So I do have a couple of men things. I have this bedhead slick trick firm hold pomade. Yeah, it smells very musky and masculine. And I also have the Power Play Firm Finish Gel from Bedhead. I love Bedhead products too. Their shampoos. Oh, I love their shampoos so much. I had like I still have 3 bottles of their Coloured Goddess one from when I was dyeing my hair. Hairdryer attachments. I have 2 of them for my hairdryer. Oh look, here's the full size bottle. So there isn't much a size difference, but this takes up a lot more space than this one still does. So she can go. I'm just gonna put her on the floor, and which takes me on to like the next fact about myself, which would be like fact 3. I am a massive horror fan. I would classify myself as a goth. Sorry, I would classify myself as a goth. I literally have like ghost bedding on from Tesco that I bought like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe. I have ghost prints on my wall above my bed. I also have over here that you can't see a massive print of Dobby from My Hero Academia that I bought by mistake, but I've secretly ended up really liking it, so I did put it in my room. I also have Piercy Vale album art over there, and for Clyde for the Sky, and behind the shelf over here, I have Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. But I would classify myself as a goth. I got a fright there when that fell. Balayage board. I hate these things. They're handy, but I hate them. We have another couple of round brushes and a Cricut. My Framer foils. I don't know why I said it like that. My Framer Dark Academia foils that I can continue using this year. Yay! And Tangle Teaser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my products on this. So this is like the bottom bit. And this used to say eat my pride bitches. I censored bitches though because I felt it was a bit inappropriate to take to college. But like I said, I've literally stickered this full thing, like, you know, all the sides. Like the full thing has been stickered to within an inch of its life. So I'm going to put these products back in here. Here we go, and you've not shown us your straighteners yet. Where are your straighteners? My straighteners are in my trolley. I have a home salon set up, kind of. I have the big room in the house, so I kind of have a home salon set up. Everything's shoved into a corner, and this cat tree gets moved, and everything gets moved over here. Okay, so in here I'm going to put my hairdryer and my straighteners, which I'm going to go grab. The Cloud irons, Cloud9 touch irons. I have had them for about 2 years, and definitely the best pair of straighteners I think I've ever used. So I'm going to quickly wrap these wires. Okay, so I also just realised my round brushes fit in there quite well, so my round brushes are now in there, and I'm just going to put my diffusers in here, my Tango Teaser, my foils. The college do provide us foils, we are allowed to use our own if we would like to. I go between using the college and my Framer ones. My tint bowl, that, that, and these need to go in here. So they're kind of like interchangeable the way that you can put some of this stuff on, and you don't need to like. I know a lot of the time last year I stopped taking this because we weren't doing a lot of hair ups, so I just started leaving my Kirby's home or in the locker once I've got a locker. So like you don't need to take every piece of the thing but few, and I'll probably end up doing the same this year because it fits better on the bus that way. That is my kit. I don't really put anything in it. And then I also do take a bag with me to put notebooks, pens, thumb drives, my laptop when I decide to take it, and yada yada yada. Kind of it. So I will have a shorter version of this probably put on TikTok. And it makes just transporting things so much easier because it's on wheels. It's not a bag. It's getting in everyone's way, and it's got doll heads like falling out of it. So it is so much easier. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see a version of this as well, like what's in my college bag, let me know, or don't. I'll probably make it anyway. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. Bye bye.